It is not difficult to find the Obama homestead in western Kenya. You simply follow the signs and the flags. The dirt road twists and turns before reaching the driveway leading up to the simple 3-bedroomed house with a solar panel on the corrugated iron roof and the water pump in the garden. The name of the 86-year-old woman who lives here is Sarah Obama, but to the man who may become the next president of the United States of America, she is simply known as Granny. Mama Sarah raised Barack Obama's father from the age of 9 when his own mother moved to another part of Kenya. When the Guardian sat down with Mama Sarah, Barack Obama's half-sister Alma, and his uncle Saeed, she spoke of how Obama Sr.'s drive and determination to better himself marked him apart at a very early age.
Okelo ni won watch. Ni baba de America di somo to won opinion. Di somo maonge pesa muete watch na de karenene.
Obama Sr. won a scholarship to study in America, where he attended the University of Hawaii and then Harvard. He married an American woman and gave their son his name. But Barack would never know his father, who returned to Kenya soon after he was born. Obama Sr. had 7 other children by 3 other women, and Barack's siblings grew up hearing stories about their brother in America, who they knew affectionately as Barry.
My father never did not talk about Barack. He always talked about Barack. We knew we had a brother called Barack who was born in Hawaii, who lived in Hawaii. And as a child, Barack, we shortened it to Barry. And that's a very American thing, I think. The Barry is a very American thing. Yeah. So that's what my father called him. Right. So we all called him Barry. So we all along, all through his life, although we hadn't communicated, we weren't together, he was always Barry to us. Barry is in the States, Barry this way. My father wanted us to write to him, and as children, you don't do that because you can't be bothered. It would be, have you written to Barry? And no, we haven't. But the minute we got to know him, at least when I got to know him, the first thing he told me is, don't call me Barry.
Barack Obama came to Kenya in search of his roots in 1987, by which time his father had already been dead for 5 years following a fatal car accident. Since then, he has made several trips back here, establishing a bond with his relatives and, despite their language difficulties, with Mama Sarah.
Go ateri chiro. Koro mi ahere enre Barack mawun. Koro mi ahere temba ne no kohera. Ongeyo ni ane dane na apuonjo won, arito won, atere school. Ohera inya dok kende matami tobi ongeyo. Manungeyo.
Although Mama Sarah still lives much the same life that she has for 70 years, rising at dawn to tend her fields and going to the market in the afternoon, she does try to keep up with the presidential race by listening to local radio. This week, however, friends gave her a television so that she can follow their campaign more closely. She is likely to soon see her own face on the screen, given the intense media interest in the remarkable story of Barack Obama. Most of the coverage from Kenya has been friendly, but there have been some tricky moments, especially when the family's Muslim background is brought up.
Things are dwelt on that in our family are a non-issue. Religion is really a non-issue. Barack happens to come from a family that has